Yes, so may I request here it is, the Sachin Tendulkar statue being unveiled here at the Wankhede Stadium in presence of all the dignitaries. And what a moment this is, what a historic occasion this is. And this environment is worth having a look at. What a tribute this is. There may not be spectators present, but we still feel that this is a goosebumps moment.
Namaskar, good evening. Honorable CM of Maharashtra, Sandipan, Banerjee, all the dignitaries on the dais, my colleagues, MCA committee members. It is indeed a special moment for me. I remember I think it was around Feb or so where Mr. Shela and Mr. Kale both called me on behalf of MCA. They said we have this thought of having your statue inside the stadium. I was extremely delighted, to be honest. I didn't know how to react. And Mr. Shela had spoken to me earlier. He said I will have a word with the MCA committee, and that's when this call happened. I didn't know how to react, to be honest. I'm truly humbled when I stand here. I go to the ground, there are thousands of images which come to my head, thoughts, so many incredible memories. It is truly God's gift to be able to walk on the turf, which has given everything to me in life. I'm going to tell a couple of stories which nobody has possibly heard. There are a number of things that I've spoken about Wankhede Stadium which you've already heard. But my first visit to Wankhede Stadium was way back in 1983. I was only 10 years old. West Indies had come to India. And this was after 1983 World Cup. That excitement was there. West Indies came here. All my colony friends in Bandra, not 10-year-olds, but my brother's friends, possibly 30, 40-year-olds, they all decided to go for this match. I don't know how it happened, but a 10-year-old called Sachin was also asked to accompany. So I went along with them. We took a train in Bandra, got off at Churchgate. I enjoyed the whole game. And by the way, I sat in the north stand. And we all know, cricketers know what north stand is capable of. When they get behind the team, no opposition can stop India and Mumbai. So I was part of that north stand gang, which is known to everyone. And I also made a lot of noise, enjoyed the game. While my way back home to Bandra, somebody said in the train, I overheard, "Acha manage kiya na?" What was that? Acha manage kiya. There are 25 of us, and we only had 24 tickets for a match. And then I said, "Acha manage kiya, kya kiya?" बोला उसको सचिन को छुपा के लेके जाना पड़ा. So sometimes being vertically challenged can also be an advantage, Nilesh. That's for you. But after that, I also got a chance to play at Wankhede Stadium and we played Harris Shield finals. But before that, I played whatever cricket I played till then. It was played at Shivaji Park, Cross Maidan, Azad Maidan. Lot of noise, crowd, thousands of guys playing around us. We come to Wankhede Stadium, suddenly it's quiet, lush green. And that's when I figured out at Wankhede Stadium, there are many more gaps visible when you're batting. There are just 9 fielders on the field. आजाद मैदान पे पता नहीं लगता है कि फील्डर इस मैच का या उस मैच का. So यहाँ पे पहली बार वैसा रियलाइज हुआ कि there are only 9 fielders on the ground. Gaps है, मार सकते हो नीचे से. I got runs in school cricket, and then slowly that progress happened in my life. I was selected to be a ball boy in 1987 World Cup. And I was sitting right here in front of the dressing room. And a gentleman called Mr. Sunil Gavaskar invited me to the dressing room. I can never forget that. He was sitting in the corner and he said, "Yeah, Adi, the dressing room dakho just." So I saw the dressing room, met few players. I was 14 then, if I'm not mistaken. For a 14-year-old to actually be invited by his hero to the dressing room was a big thing. And after that, the very next year, I played for Mumbai, Ranji Trophy. But unfortunately, I didn't get a chance to play with Sunil Gavaskar. But I remember there was only one seat available in that dressing room because all the team was a mega team, established players. Yeah, I think if I'm not mistaken, around 7 or 8 India players in the playing 11. So I walked to the dressing room and I'm looking for a spot to sit. The far left hand seat was vacant. And that's where I go and place my kit bag. Then I realized that it was SMG's seat. And everyone said, "Hey, इथे गावस्करांची सीट आहे, इथे बसायची." So I was happy, thrilled. When I go out to bat my debut match, I score 100. Not surprisingly, because the seat was not used to being occupied. And the seat in the dressing room, the crease was used to being occupied. So I had no choice but to follow my hero's footsteps. The number of incredible moments which happened in my life. I remember playing for Mumbai was a huge honor, such a joy. One of the best cricketing years of my life. Of course, playing for India was equally important, and that was my eventual dream. And the dream was realized later in 2011. But I remember practicing hours on end at Wankhede Stadium, and as and when we asked for our nets to be available and quality wickets, the ground staff, the committee, everyone went out of their way to make sure that the best facilities were provided to us. I remember landing from New Zealand. We were in New Zealand. I landed at 2:30 a.m. and the very next morning we were playing Ranji Trophy match. And I turned up and I played that match. But that wasn't because anyone had forced me to play. It was out of love. It came from within, and I cared about Mumbai cricket. So I feel an organization which has given us the platform to realize our dreams. It is only fair that we reciprocate that. I took a lot of joy in doing that. And at the same venue, now that the statue is being installed, it's a tribute by MCA to me. I have in my career, or whatever I've heard of cricket in many decades, I don't think there is any batter who's played this game has scored runs without a non-striker. you need non-striker. And in my career also, there have been many non-strikers. And I would start from my cricketing heroes. I hadn't even started playing, but I watched them on television and I got inspired. From them to the last ball that I played for India. And while I did that, there were a number of cricketers who played with me. Started with Mumbai players. Nilesh is here, a number of Mumbai players. Praveen is here. Quite a few players that I played with. Without their support and their contribution, I would not have been able to last 24 years for India. So, on this special evening, I would like to dedicate this to all the cricketers who played with me, and not just played with me, but they have also inspired millions across the globe. I think it is everyone's hard work which takes the game forward. And that is our ultimate goal. How can we keep cricket protected and get more eyeballs to the game? Fantastic news where cricket has been now included in the Olympics. So another opportunity for us to get the gold medal. 2013 was the most emotional day on the field of my life, where I clearly remember the last over that I was batting against the West Indies. First they started on the mega screen with showing my mother there, and I am actually trying to focus. I'm staying there to play last 6 balls. Focus, stay there, and suddenly I see my mother on the mega screen, then my brother, Anjali, family, everyone. And I felt like, I'm trying to survive there. ये चैनल का जो डायरेक्टर है वो वेस्ट इंडीज के लिए खेल रहा है या इंडिया के लिए खेल रहा है? Because he was somewhere trying to engage all the crowd, my family, and then me there while playing for India. My last match wasn't easy, but we all have these moments in life where you look back and they only give you a reason to smile. But the happiest day, without any doubt, was in 2011 when we lifted that beautiful trophy. And that was the reason my career started. When I saw in 1983 India lifting that trophy at Lords, I said, I want to do that. And to happen at the home venue, home country, home venue, this special ground, couldn't have been anything better. I couldn't have asked for more, couldn't have even dreamt of doing something like this. And that somewhere, the journey started in 2007. I don't think I've heard that nothing happens right now. You can either have it right or you can have it now. So it does take time. So my preparation for 2011 World Cup started in 2007. A lot was discussed about my captaincy. The real reason for turning down captaincy was that my body was giving me a lot of trouble. And I remember having that meeting with Mr. Pawar in England. It was before the Oval match. And he said, according to me, you should take the leadership role. And I said, sir, my leadership role as a player will always be there. Only the captain tag won't be there in front of me, but whatever in my capacity, till I hang up my boots, I will always give my 100% for the country.